and thank you for joining us here today for a conversation with Telstra. I'm delighted to welcome Kim. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Jane.
Great. So let's start by talking about your Connected Future strategy. Tell us a little bit more about how Telstra sees that.
Yeah, we are super excited about our Connected Future 30 strategy, and we are a connectivity company, and our core product is the network. And we want to ensure we innovate from the network out. And the good thing about the industry and the industry fundamentals is that the network keep growing. The dependency on that network have never been greater, and the network demand become more and more sophisticated. We want to think about the network as a product or a platform and expose that to our own channel to market, to our consumers and our enterprises, but also to developers. And I think that's really where we will take the network to the next level. It's our corporate strategy, and therefore we're also ready to push it harder.
Yeah, that's great. I love the clarity and building on your strengths. So you have a program called MURI-D. Can you tell us a little bit about your network API adoption in the context of that program, please?
It was actually started as an incubation in Australia, and Muru come from the indigenous heritage of Australia, and it means something about journey and path. So it's really what resonate with this API journey as well, that it's not something that we can just deploy it. It is an evolution, and we believe we need to stimulate the demand of our network, especially when it's not just traditional network as we all know, but actually the attributes from the network. That's a new way of thinking. That's a massive mental and mindset shift in our company. We can expose capabilities to them via network as a code platforms. We can do it via Aduna. We can do it with our own Telstra.dev. We just want to ensure we have the best developer experience.
Amazing, yes. And you had talked a moment ago about stimulating demand for the network. Where do you anticipate that demand coming from?
Yeah, I think where we have most progress at the moment is in the financial service, in the banking sector, where we use the underlying network telemetry to ensure we can help together with the bank to combat fraud and scam. But at some point we will also come to a phase where we will be able to expose more quality of service slices from the network, where if it could be, I believe a lot in the physical industries, so that can be mining, it can be agriculture, etc., that have very unique needs, and a lot of the machinery in the mining industry is automated, autonomous, and each machinery have more than 200 sensors, so there's a lot of quality of service they needed to really optimize their operation. They want to consume connectivity in the same way they consume compute from hyperscalers. Yeah. So to ensure we have the best programmable interfaces, that is critical for us to differentiate and really be the best possible partners, both for the OEMs, which will be via B2B2X model, but also directly to these enterprise customers. They want programmability and automation. So that's all linked to our journey also, and on autonomous network, to ensure we have a network that can do that instant by instant, ensure we can deliver these experiences.
Yeah, so you've got the autonomous network model that sort of enables all of that, and then the programmable network that makes it much more fluid. And you're partnering with us on Network as Code. How, as an industry, do you think that we can strengthen the relationship with developers and help them better understand the potential of networks and really stimulate that ecosystem?
First of all, we are here in Copenhagen to TM Forum, and that's really where we standardize these APIs. And if there's one thing this industry need to, then it's more discipline in architecture. Because if we want to have an autonomous network, if we want to have programmability and automation, then we really need to be disciplined when it comes to architecture. It's really about thinking about our network as a product. It's really about thinking it as software. It's really about ensuring that developer experience is top of mind for us. And similar, our partnership, that's all about your platform, network as a code. And that's one avenue where the developers, they can actually consume these APIs. But the developers, they don't want to interact with each single operator in each single country. That's too clunky for them, because many of these developers, they represent companies that are global by nature. And they want one interface where they can get the network attributes covering all countries. Get the network attributes not only for Telstra in Australia, but across the globe. That's really what we believe in this specific platform. That's what we do together with you in our MURI-D lab. And we believe it will be a multifaceted platform play, but we need to ensure our APIs are there so we can keep scaling our network as a product. That's our strategy.
That's an amazing strategy, and we're so delighted to support you in the process of monetizing your network as a product, and thank you for being a partner of Nokia Network as Code.
Thank you so much, Dean, and it was a pleasure. And again, thanks for the partnership to Nokia. Thank you.
Likewise, and thank you for joining us for this discussion today.